Audi is finally going electric. The final model of their rare and precious R8 series left the assembly line in Germany in March 2024. By 2026, Audi plans for all new models to be electric, and by 2030 they aim to phase out internal combustion engines entirely. The last Audi R8 was just produced, and this is everything we know about where the company's headed now. The Audi R8 has been a standout since its 2006 debut. Known for its striking design and powerful V10 engine, shared with the Lamborghini Gallardo. It peaked in popularity in 2008 with 5,016 units sold, but sales declined to just 1,068 in 2022. Over the years, it saw various versions, including the Spider and GT models. In 2023, Audi announced that it would be the final year for the R8, marking the end of a remarkable 15-year run of incredible cars. How many of the final R8 models did Audi make? They made just 333 R8 GTs worldwide, with 150 heading to the US, 50 in grey, 50 in black, and the remaining in red. This GT has rear-wheel drive for superior handling and finesse, paired with the 600 horsepower from the all-wheel drive version, offering the best of both worlds. This adds up to about $40,000 worth of features included as standard, justifying its starting price of around $250,000, which is $90,000 more than a regular rear-wheel drive R8, but well worth it for all the added features. But what about other features? The R8 GT stands out with unique carbon fiber accessories, giving it a race-inspired look with features like a carbon fiber lip spoiler, canards for improved aerodynamics, a sporty rocker panel, and a panel behind the rear wheels to enhance aerodynamics, plus a more aggressive rear diffuser and a distinct large carbon fiber rear wing. Additional exterior features include exclusive 20-inch forged wheels with Audi Sport printed in red, contributing to its bold appearance without relying heavily on badging, as the only R8 GT badge is on the back. What makes this R8 so special? Well, Audi combined all the best features from the R8 lineup into one spectacular vehicle. But wait, what about the seats? The final R8 GT comes with special sport bucket seats that are more comfortable and adjustable than most. They're padded, easy to sit in, and even have a hole for racing seat belts. Wondering about drift mode? The R8 GT has a feature called Torque Rear, which is basically a drift mode. Just press the checkered flag button on the steering wheel and adjust the dial to let the rear wheels slip more, making drifting fun and easy. What about the rest of the interior? It's pretty much like the standard R8, but with some luxurious touches like Alcantara leather, red stitching, aluminium trim, and lots of carbon fiber. Even with all this luxury, the R8 GT is still lighter than other models. 55 pounds lighter than the rear-wheel drive R8 and 120 pounds lighter than the all-wheel drive version. This doesn't make it much faster because it has the same power but lacks the all-wheel drive's traction, making it a bit slower off the line. Audi says it can go from 0 to 60 in just over 3 seconds, which is pretty quick. The real benefit? Better handling and finesse with the rear-wheel drive setup, even if it's not the fastest off the line. But what about the last R8 GT model makes it so special? Have you noticed the rear-wheel drive badge on the passenger side of the dashboard? It's a neat reminder that you're in a rear-wheel drive car. Check out the ceiling. It has a striking diamond stitch pattern with red stitching. Plus, there's Alcantara everywhere, adding to the high-performance vibe. Here's something interesting. The climate control vents are on the doors, not on the dashboard. When you open the door, the vents open too. Ever seen that before? It's pretty unique and not something you find in many cars. And if you think these features are cool, you should definitely check out our video on the incredible car that can swim across bodies of water. Wait, so why is it being retired in the first place? Simple, it's too old. Some of the quirks of this car highlight that the R8 is starting to show its age. One of the reasons the R8 is being retired is that it's due for a refresh or update. This is evident in the interior, where you'll notice there's no central infotainment screen, just climate controls. The only screen available is in the driver's gauge cluster, which is great for the driver but means the passenger can't access navigation, radio, or phone functions. Old school, right? Another sign of its age is the cup holders inside the center console armrest. When you open the lid, it falls onto the cups, not the most convenient design. The car also has a physical gear selector, while most modern supercars have moved to shift paddles or a few buttons. This gear selector is still there, taking up space, which feels a bit outdated. And in case you're wondering, this car only comes with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Just like all second-generation R8 models, there's no manual transmission option here. Notice the R8 showing its age? That's actually a good thing because we still get the classic V10 engine. No plug-in hybrids or turbo V6s here, just a pure, naturally aspirated V10. Is that worth the trade-off for no central infotainment screen? But what about the V10 engine? The V10 engine is a big deal for Audi, especially in their R8 sports car. Known for its power and unique sound, this naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10 has been a standout feature, delivering a thrilling driving experience and showing Audi's racing heritage. So the R8 is being retired, and whatever comes next likely won't have the R8 name or the V10 engine. Will the next Audi sports car be fully electric or a plug-in hybrid? They're definitely heading into a new direction. Speaking of interior features, there's a button on the door panel that opens the front trunk, or you can use the button on the key fob. The front trunk is surprisingly spacious, with enough room for a couple of bags. There's also extra storage behind the seats, making it practical for trips despite its sporty design. Driving the R8 GT was a unique experience. Its distinctive wing and carbon fiber accents immediately set it apart, signaling it's more than just a regular R8. The R8 GT feels more exciting and raw compared to other models, with a louder and more aggressive vibe. The large rear wing in your view constantly reminds you this car is special. It combines the power of the all-wheel drive model with the agility of rear-wheel drive, making it a standout. This car marks the end of the V10 era for Audi. While future models may feature new technologies, the naturally aspirated V10 is now a part of history, making the R8 GT a collectible, much like the Carrera GT and Ford GT were for their time. It's the final chapter for the V10 before Audi shifts towards hybrids and electric cars. So that's the 2023 Audi R8 GT, an impressive car marking the end of the R8 as we know it. Wait, why is Audi going electric in the first place? Audi is making a bold shift to an all-electric lineup as part of its Vorsprung 2030 strategy, aiming to lead in sustainable mobility and cut carbon emissions. By 2026, Audi will stop launching new internal combustion engine (ICE) models, and by 2033 they plan to phase out ICE vehicles entirely, transitioning fully to electric vehicles. They're investing around $19.8 billion in electrification and hybrid technology from 2022 to 2026, part of a larger $40.7 billion investment. This huge funding shows Audi's dedication to expanding its range of EVs, improving electric infrastructure, and advancing digital technologies. With this strategy, Audi is set to introduce over 20 fully electric models by 2025, including the e-tron GT and Q4 e-tron series, catering to various market segments from luxury sedans to sporty SUVs. Also, Audi is upgrading its global production facilities to support EV manufacturing, such as a new state-of-the-art factory in China, which will produce 150,000 electric vehicles annually starting in late 2024. This comprehensive approach positions Audi as a leader in the premium electric vehicle market, ensuring they meet future market demands and environmental standards while reinforcing their reputation for innovation and sustainability. Audi's move to an all-electric lineup isn't just about meeting regulatory demands, but also a strategic effort to lead the premium electric vehicle market. By heavily investing in electrification and expanding their EV range, Audi aims to meet diverse customer needs and drive innovation in electric mobility, ensuring they're well prepared for future market demands and maintaining their reputation for cutting-edge automotive technology and sustainability. So, what's the plan for Audi now? Like we mentioned, Audi is shifting its focus from the R8 series to the Audi e-tron GT, moving towards electric performance. This new model is set to replace the R8 V10 Performance Quattro Edition, offering a fully electric driving experience. The e-tron GT combines sustainability with impressive power and advanced technology, thanks to its dual electric motors that provide high torque and rapid acceleration. This shift supports Audi's strategy to lead in electric mobility and reduce carbon emissions, making the e-tron GT a strong player in the electric sports car market. And maybe we'll make a video about this brand new model. Don't hesitate to ask us for that in the comments. And make sure to like this video and hit that glowing subscribe button to find out more about the e-tron GT.